We should be theoretically live, but give me a second. We're live.
Oh no. There are people here now.
Don't
All right,
move.
everybody be on your best behavior.
Act natural.
Someone doesn't mind checking the sound on the stream for me.
If I try to open Twitch, my computer will. Yeah.
I
cannot host. I
Oh,
cannot
here we go.
host Foundry and open Twitch at the same time. It will not.
Well, I'm hearing everybody loud and clear twice, so
Perfect. As long as it's not 3
doing
times.
that again.
Cool. We're good.
Awesome. All right. Well, hello everyone. Probably noticed that we are missing a couple of people off the screen. Joseph apparently has some sort of a plague, typhoid Mary. We don't know, but we hope he feels better soon. So we are going to take a little bit of a break from Decisions and Dragons. So no revolution at the moment. I apologize. But that gives us the opportunity to finish up our stream from Tabletop Appreciation Weekend and our blatant ripoff of The Mummy and The Mummy Returns.
It is a. No, never mind. It is pretty blatant.
Yeah, it is. There's no subtlety in what I've done.
It's fine.
As a
Fine,
recap,
no one's gonna notice.
Gonna care. It's fine. As a recap, since this is from Tabletop Appreciation Weekend and that is for raising money, I think we still had some D20s that hadn't been rolled that night.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to use those, you can. If you guys want to donate again and mess with things, either viewers or players, I am fine with that. It's a continuation of that night, and so we are always open to donations to help Lurie Children's and the rest of Extra Life. Always and forever. Thank you in advance. So last time, as a recap, the group, after originally visiting a previously thought lost city in the desert, started to hear things pop up again in relation to this city. And as the only potential experts on this city, they have started to look into all these strange artifacts that have gone missing in relation to it, and stumbled upon a rich woman's house that they're like, well, her name keeps popping up. Let's go here. And they've explored, and immediately warning bells because there were mummies and henchmen about, and so they're pretty sure they're in the right spot at this point. They have ventured into a deep, dark dungeon where just before they ventured down there, they had heard what sounded almost like light chanting. And as they got closer down, I'm just going to give it to you. You don't need a perception check for this. Now that the party has reached the bottom floor here, they can very clearly that chanting. And that is where the party has left off. They're in a very narrow corridor here, and are going to. I mean, they could explore further. Or they could decide, you know what, F it and go home. Either way is a viable choice. I will leave it up to them.
So this chanting, do we know? Can we tell what language it's in?
What languages do you speak?
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Giant, and Undercommon.
So all of them, cool.
There's some that are not on there. I didn't know what those ones were though, so I didn't pick them.
It is not a language that you know, but it almost sounds like a old dialect or old version of Celestial. Like you can hear it and you're getting words every so often. Like it's like if you speak Spanish and you hear someone speaking Portuguese and you're like, I think I might get the gist of this. It's not the same, but I might be able to figure it out.
No, this is there's a root
Um,
language here somewhere.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So I have Tongue of the Sun and Moon. You understand all spoken languages, and any creature that can understand a language can understand what you say. So would I understand chanting?
Huh, does that count for ancient languages? Yeah, I suppose you do speak the
Probably
language.
should have
then.
led with
You're
that.
right. Yeah, yeah. You can hear very clearly that this is it almost sounds like a ritualistic prayer. You distinctly hear essentially them saying, as you try to like translate it in the weird like ancient dialect to like modern common, you're essentially hearing them say, rise the fallen, rise our lost queen, and that sort of thing, like over and over. Just no other words, just that over and over.
They're trying to raise her. And then I'll repeat what I heard in common. You mustn't read from the book.
And this is a bad thing, right? We do not want this. This is bad.
This is very bad.
No.
This is
Yeah, it's probably bad.
That's your personal decision.
And this is just coming from somewhere beyond down this hallway.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to.
Help.
I am going. No, I'm not gonna stealth.
No.
I'm gonna
He
stay
has
right
like
the fuck where I
700
am.
jingle jangle lanterns. He's like a walking
Yeah.
cowbell.
I'm gonna tell Jezebel to stealth.
Yeah.
She's way better at that than I am.
Fair.
I hope.
Come on, Jezebel.
Well, she's a little clanky, but at least she's small, so
Small but clanky.
So yeah, I tell Jezebel to go find the source of the chanting and do
unpause
it
the
quietly,
game.
please.
All right, you should be able to move her if you want to go ahead and put her where you would like her to explore.
Okay.
I think you have. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Can you see through Jezebel?
No.
Oh.
But Jezebel
The way you're
will-
going, sorry, the way you're going is where you came from. Sorry. The way you moved her, yeah. Those are the
Jezebel just leaves.
yeah. Jezebel's like no.
Back
She-
upstairs.
Jezebel hears the chanting and is like,
Never
and
mind.
just is out.
Nah, I'll pass.
She's smart. Don't grumble at me.
Wait, is your dog grumbling or is my dog grumbling?
Oh, I thought it was I'm sorry if it wasn't you.
No, my dog is stand.
I just heard Spence grumbling.
So here's my microphone. And here's my dog growling.
Well, mine was right here, so I wasn't petting him anymore, so I thought he grumbled at me.
Ace got framed.
He's like, sorry, Mom.
It was a preemptive yell.
Yeah.
It's like
He
we
did
were
something.
walking Max the other day, and I thought he had picked something up off the ground. So I was like, drop it. And Tina goes, no, that was his treat. You just made him drop his treat. And because he listens, he dropped it. Poor guy wouldn't pick it up again. I was like, I'm sorry. Here you go.
No,
I had to
that
pick it up
one's
and give it
okay.
back to him. I felt
And then
so
he just
bad.
looks at you confused.
Yeah.
So Jezebel
Mhm.
skitters along the floor, around the corner, and then immediately back around the corner because Malcolm did not see the door there. And Malcolm is going to very gently, quietly crack the door open. Do you want me to
Are
do
you-
stealth or sleight of hand?
Does Jezebel have was Jezebel stealthing?
Yes.
Did she roll a stealth check?
15.
Okay. Sorry, I got distracted by the dog debacle. um, okay. If you're going to try now, when Malcolm moved from the stairs to down this
She's
hallway,
going to try.
yeah, okay, go ahead and attempt that stealth check.
With jingle jangle disadvantage.
Mhm, mhm.
It's a real shame I can't use that 14.
Mm.
8.
Okay. All right. Nothing immediately happens, but you can attempt the door if you'd like.
Do you want me to roll like sleight of hand or something? I
You'd
only
like to?
want to like crack it open enough to get for Jezebel to get through.
Yeah, if that's all you're trying to do, yeah, give me a sleight of hand just to be very subtle about it.
Mm-hmm. That is a 26.
Okay.
There are things that I'm good at and things that I'm not good at.
Fair, we're all like that. You are definitely able to just open a little bit of crack. There's no noise when you open the door or anything, just a little bit for Jezebel to get her little mechanical butt through.
Okay. All right. I'm this door open.
I just opened it, yeah. You're good. Is it not letting her through?
Nope. There goes. Wait, where did Jezebel go? I'm lagging apparently.
Yeah, you're lagging on in my Discord. Like I'm hearing you talk, and then
Okay.
I don't know if it's our internet.
But yeah, Jezebel enters the room.
Is she still stealthing?
Yes, she's still stealthing.
Okay.
You want a new roll?
Yes, please.
That is a 19.
Okay. And I'm sorry, you can't see through her eyes like a familiar or anything, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. And you crack open the door. Do you close the door after Jezebel is through or leave that open just a crack?
I am going to pull the door to a little bit, but I'm not going to close it all the way.
Okay.
Like I'm not going to latch it.
Gotcha. All right. Jezebel skitters through. You kind of just pull the door closed just enough so that, no crack of light or anything. And from, your side of the door, you guys see Jezebel go through. You don't immediately hear any changes in noise. You still hear that same chanting that is going on.
Does it sound like one person chanting, like a single individual, or multiple individuals?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. No idea. 30.
Oh,
30.
Some Arathea
you
numbers.
yeah,
this
geez.
is way better.
You distinctly hear 5 different voices.
Oh, damn.
You mostly hear male, like you can tell they're lower tone voices, but there is a higher pitched voice as well that you can pick out with the
Potentially female.
damn 30.
There's a lot of people in there.
I mean, Are we going in there with Fitz's guns ablazing?
And at least
We should make them blaze before we go in.
He can make them blaze at any time.
just looking between the
He
two
just
of
looks
you,
really
like I don't
all of
know.
a sudden you just
what
realize
any
it
of that
clicks in his
means.
head, and he's like, and Marlo's just like, oh,
Let's follow.
save it for the tent.
Yes.
Um,
We follow Jezebel. Very quiet, like
Yeah.
Malcolm.
yeah, after a minute, if the room is only as big as Jezebel can see it, Jezebel does not spend very much time in the room. Yes, this is the chanting is coming from right fucking here.
You guys can tell it's
He's right on
pretty
the other
loud.
side of the door.
And
You don't need a perception check for that. Like if you stand in a room, you can tell when there's someone talking in the next room.
So Jezebel is going to try to come back out of the room.
But the door is closed
The
enough
door
that
is-
there's no crack.
So Jezebel's
Let
Jezebel's gonna try and pull the door open a little bit so that she can slip through.
Okay, all right. Give me another sleight of hand. Yeah.
Please
You gotta
don't
get me
sacrifice
through.
me.
Otherwise, yeah, I'm okay with going in.
Okay.
Um,
Mm. Okay.
What'd you
What'd you
roll?
get? So Malcolm
No.
has a skill set. Jezebel does not have the same skill set. Is that what I'm picking up?
They complement each other. With my +2 dex, with Jezebel's +2 dex, it's not that bad. It's a 3.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say what, like 4?
yeah, I was gonna guess 4.
Hmm.
I was just getting
Okay.
from the expression. I was going natty 1. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is.
oh, okay.
That's what math dictates.
Damn, clearly we gave him too much benefit of the
Mhm.
Well, Jezebel attempts to like get a claw around the door handle, but it's not really a good fit.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not really gonna work.
Mhm.
And so her claw just kind of slips and just this massive metal on stone scraping sound down the door. I'll give Marlo this with the
Yeah.
30. So you all can still hear the chanting. Marlo, you hear only the 4 presumably male voices continue to chant.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we might have been discovered.
You also heard the really loud screeching.
Yeah, there was the
sound
loud
of the metal
screech, and
on
then
wood,
suddenly-
so, like,
Then after that, maybe one voice was perhaps preoccupied with something else. Like
maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
we may want to do the thing.
Avi kicked down the door.
How many attacks do you have, Sam?
3.
At this point, okay.
I mean, are we going for the door kick?
I mean, if we're gonna have company in a second.
Malcolm is going to move right here and just snug against the wall. Whoever's kicking down this door,
I mean,
pass freely.
Octavia will go by and like do a flying kick to
I mean, you don't kick it
kick
down.
down the door.
Let's fucking go.
I want to cast
All right.
Holy
Let's
Weapon
go.
on
Are
your
you
gun.
actually going to kick
Can I make your gun
the door
holy?
in?
Sure.
Yes.
I really just want to
While-
put that spell on a gun.
While
Jezebel.
a holy weapon is being created in the background, Octavia is going to do a flying kick-a-pow at the
Yes.
door. Give me an attack check.
We could have just opened it, but no.
Nope.
Wait,
Yeah, I was like,
she
you
took it
saw
literally.
Malcolm. You saw Malcolm open it, but
I
okay,
mean,
this
like
is a choice.
figuratively. Oh, this is
No.
better.
No, we're too far.
We're too far. This is
Nope,
better.
I'm already invested. She only has a
If
plus
we're-
1 intelligence, guys.
We're making sure that we're
Same with
making
Fitz.
sure.
Same
Plus one
wavelength.
intelligence still means above average.
24.
Okay. Jesus. So Octavia flying ninja kicks the door. It swings immediately open because it wasn't latched or anything. It was
No, it
already
wasn't.
open.
Jezebel goes
Je-
flying across the room.
Jezebel does get smacked in the face with the door. Dustin, have Jezebel do a dex save. Yeah, let's see if she can move out of the way.
Yeah, this is definitely like the mummy.
It's 1d8. I just did unarmed strike. So it's 1d8 plus 4.
Come on, this is so
It
so
really is.
so on brand.
I mean, I'm probably okay. 22.
Okay, with a 22, Octavia, what was Octavia's actual like attack check? Sorry,
24.
24. Okay.
Rolled a 14 plus 9.
So yeah, I'll stay with the 22. Like it's close. Maybe the part of like the edge of the door may kind of hit her a little bit, but it's close enough between the attack check and her dex save that she's able to at least avoid damage. Her little tiny mechanical heart is beating very fast though.
I will
And
say,
she just
like,
kind of gets knocked over here.
yeah, like how Octavia did it. She like took a few running steps and then planted her quarterstaff and just went, boom, like flying kicked it out, almost like if she was like pole jumping. So yeah.
Excellent. The door flies open. Octavia and Malcolm can see, very clearly can see into the room now and see the number of people inside. I assume everyone else is going to just start rushing in. All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I
You
mean,
guys start
obviously.
rushing.
Not everybody.
Okay, well,
Probably all at once through the same tiny door.
yes, probably.
Tina, what did you cast on Fitzgun?
I cast Holy Weapon
And-
just because I really have wanted to do that for a while.
What
and I haven't
does
had
that
a
do?
chance to. So it emits a bright light in a 30-foot radius, dim light for another 30 feet. Weapon attacks made with it deal an extra 2d8 radiant on a hit.
Oh my god.
Didn't Caduceus cast that on Bo's fists at one point?
Yeah, I was debating
Yeah.
who to cast it on, but I really just want to put it on a gun because I just really want a big hole. I want going.
Guns for Jesus, you know?
Yeah,
Guns
basically.
to Jesus.
You know,
Uh-huh.
there are some parts of this country.
Where you made them very happy right now. They're like,
Mhm.
yeah.
It's my type of game.
Oh, yeah, you guys do technically live in the South. I get it. I see what you're
Yeah,
doing.
we're just countering the satanic panic, okay?
Mhm.
Sam,
Yeah.
you have 2 guns, don't you?
I do 2 guns.
I'm pretty sure you still have magic weapon cast on your other gun.
Sweet, you have a lot of you have some.
Are we getting a surprise attack round out of this? Just curious.
Not
Asking for a
after the
friend.
not after
Asking for a friend.
Jezebel's utter failure to open a door.
God damn
Poor
it, you little hussy.
Jezebel. Hussy.
She tried.
She tried so hard.
She did. That's not what she's for, you know, that's not how she was
Mm.
designed. It's not her
Mm.
fault at all.
No.
In that case, I'm just gonna like follow up that flying kick and run in and punch the first guy I see.
Right. All right.
like
Everyone
some
get
dude who's-
themselves in the room. Get the
Yeah.
clown car parked, please.
Do-do-do-do.
I put myself in the corner, but I'm like just didn't want to be on top of the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you weren't fucking around. This is
Um,
a tiny ass room.
Yes. So you guys and Malcolm, you can still see at least from where you are. You
I'll move
see
over here.
a raised platform that has like glowing candles all around. You see 4 people like knelt at the edges, essentially chanting. In the middle is there. We'll say it's a body of a young female. You can, unless you want to get close and investigate, you don't know the status of that body, but it is a body laying in the middle. Across the room, you see actually, you can see 2 women. There's one woman with long dark hair, wearing essentially what you would think of as like Marlowe, since you could recognize some of the as a holy person would recognize that these are some sort of like robes of almost like a church kind of thing. And the other woman in the far corner is wearing a golden armor, and she is already drawing a khopesh and staring you guys down.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you know how last night I was like, I know exactly
Uh-huh.
where you show up again.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Guys, you may have a problem.
We're
Why is there a
Fine.
problem? I don't see this problem.
I just
Fine.
yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be a problem. Is what's gonna
Oops,
be.
that's a button that I didn't want to hit. Delete this. But yes, as I said, a weapon is already being drawn, so I'm going to have everyone roll initiative.
Roll of the initiative.
Yes, roll of the initiative.
Okay, dice, you need to actually come out of the thing.
Oh God, you don't need to be there. No, what did you just do, thingy? It said remove.
Do we have our stats in Foundry?
I think everyone does, but Tina, because when I tried
Yeah.
it the last time, it wasn't.
It didn't
I
import.
Yeah, and I didn't try again today. I forgot. Sorry.
Let me just take a-
Yeah. It didn't import for whatever
It was a
reason. I tried it
birthday,
today too,
man.
and it was like, no, you can't do this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Damn it, Fitz. You and your 25.
That's what Fitz does.
Yeah, it's what he does. At a plus
Yeah, Fitz goes
11.
first.
Almost got a plus 11 initiative.
Yeah, I only have
That's-
+4, but I have advantage.
Justin, do you want Jezebel on there, or we'll just assume she acts when you act?
Jezebel X on my initiative.
Okay, I'll just take her out for my own mental peace of mind. And
I'm a 20.
20.
Can you imagine if I gave this man the alert feat too?
You can get it really
Pretty
high.
good.
It's fairly fun.
Yeah.
Of course, then knowing us, it would be you'd get the alert feat. You'd have like plus 16, and you'd somehow roll like 2s.
Still
entire
roll
time.
what? Yeah, I'd still roll cleric numbers.
Yeah.
Until you have a cleric, at which point you start rolling real well.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Top of the initiative is Fitz.
Woohoo.
You see the body of a woman in the middle. There are 4 people chanting. They have not stopped chanting.
Okay.
And 2, let's be honest, they kind of look pretty perturbed women standing in like different corners of the room, staring you down.
They're just kind of
Hmm.
like bust up into their like Sunday evening ritual.
Yeah.
Really rude.
Okay. We're just gonna check my reloads. Okay, I'm good. And what is I'm sorry if you said it, but the material at the bottom of this, is this just like a raised platform, or
Yeah.
is this like an actual bridge thing and this is like
It's a raised platform, so the
Okay.
woman's body is kind of in the middle. Those are 4 little sets of
So
stairs,
say
and
them.
it's only a few stairs. It's not more than a few feet up, but it is a slightly raised platform, and that's just kind of more like an unworked stone
Not
that the 4 guys are kneeling on.
okay. Not lava. Cool.
No,
Good.
no. Not lava.
Not lava.
Listen, I gotta ask.
The floor is not lava.
The floor is not lava. Great. I guess we'll go. Okay, we're just gonna go for the shots. This guy right here for now, because he's right in
Okay.
front of me. And I'd probably really like it if they all stopped chanting. So,
It's really rude. What did they ever do to you?
all right. Well, the first one's a natty 1, so that's gonna miss. Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
And I have to make. Sorry, I haven't ever had a misfire before.
Okay.
I don't remember what I have to do. The other two, in the meantime, the other two are a 22 and much higher than that.
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second. I have to. Sorry.
Okay.
It's not all in my character sheet. Damn you, Mercer.
I don't think we're allowed to speak ill of Mercer. Excuse you.
In Mercer we trust.
What would Mercer do?
Yeah. I'm sorry, the
I would say,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say that I would say that should be on a shirt, but it probably already is.
It probably
Yeah.
already is.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first 2 shots do hit. The third is a misfire.
Mhm.
So let's do a thing. Let me do damage first on the first 2 hits.
Are these Jesus shots or
They are.
They are.
Oh.
shit.
So I'm assuming you need to know damage types.
No, not at the moment. No.
Wow, I rolled garbage. Can I re-roll that? I think it's just piercing it. Yeah, piercing damage only. That's fine. 10, 13, 19 points of damage for the first 2 shots total.
Okay.
And then right? Yeah. Leave it at that. That's fine. Clearly I cannot do a thing.
Mhm.
And then my oh fuck. Where is it? My Tinker's Tool check to repair my firearm, but I don't know. Oh, I have to spend an action to try and repair it. So that'll be done on my next.
Okay.
My next one. And then he's going to. He's gonna go up, step up here, up on one of the stairs.
Okay.
And we'll just say that's. Give me 1 second to make sure. Sorry, because I can use a grit point to fix it. So if I can do that,
Hmm.
8 plus my so a DC of 9 for Tinker's Tool check. I don't know what my Tinker's Tool check is. Probably proficiency plus
Dex?
Dex.
Extra intelligence.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 17 on the die, so it's
Okay.
so it's not broken, but it misfires. So I'm just gonna burn a grit point to fix it.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Oh, I never hit begin combat. Octavia.
All right, I am going to use my actually.
Oh, and even with being shot and having 2 bullets in his body, he has not stopped chanting.
Yeah, that tracks.
Can I get a 20-foot radius around just the cultists without hitting my party people?
He's real tight in here.
Yeah, a very tight room. Where's the thingy that I want? 20 feet? I don't think so. That's the whole room.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. I just don't want to fuck anybody over is the problem.
Are you sure? I mean, greater
Honestly-
good and all that, right? Come on.
Well, I think that really the only person it would fuck over is Malcolm, and we kind of need Malcolm, so I'm not gonna do said thing.
Kinda
Um,
need him. Okay.
What were you gonna do?
Cast silence.
That would fuck over me.
That's why I said I'm not gonna
You
do
said
it.
Malcolm.
Oh yeah, your name's Marlo.
Yeah, we have a lot of M's.
Whatever. Fucking Marlo. So instead I'm just going to with quarterstaff in hand after having used it as a long jump pole, just gonna whirl it around and try to whap this guy, smack him like right in the face.
Okay.
That's 12 to hit.
12 actually misses.
All right. And I'm gonna same thing again. That definitely does not hit. So I'm gonna, use a bonus action and flurry of blows that shit.
Sure.
Try to hit him again.
All right.
Jesus fuck. 14 to hit.
A 14 will hit.
Okay. You said you don't need damage types, right?
No.
So that is 5 points of damage. And then I believe I get another one. Flurry of blows.
Yes.
That will definitely hit. That's a 21 to hit. Where did it go? That's 12 points of damage.
An additional 12?
Yes.
Okay. All right. This poor guy is, kneeling, staring at the center of the room, chanting, and you just start like smacking him in the back of the head and trying to club his head in. But he continues to, he may stop for a moment dazed, but as soon as he catches his breath and catches his wits, he continues and just picks up the chant exactly where it is. Anything else on your turn?
That is it for now.
Okay. Marlo.
These 4 dudes,
Mm-hmm.
are they wearing robes as well and stuff? Are they all in?
They're in the same attire as the guys that you fought on the previous floor that were ransacking rooms.
Okay, these guys. So I'm trying to vaguely remember back like a month.
Those guys were wearing essentially call it a replica esque of what you
Okay.
would think
They got it from the
ancient
gift shop.
robes would like. Yeah,
Yeah.
like they it's a really good recreation. They put the
Mhm.
effort into it. It's a really good cosplay, but it's not authentic, obviously.
It's like when you buy the astronaut suit from Aaron Space's gift shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But these are like actual people, right? It's not the crap that was downstairs, upstairs, whatever.
These are actual people.
Actual people.
Humanoid people, no mummies.
Humanoid people without flesh falling off their bodies.
Yeah, they're that hoods up, so you can't tell necessary elf from human and all of that.
But-
So
But they're not, they're not dragging a leg across the floor and, are
all
not
limbs attached. Yes, all limbs attached.
All right. Well, I don't know if this will do anything, but I am going to bonus action cast Sanctuary on the woman in the center.
Okay, I've got to figure out what that would mean
I
for
don't
this
know if it will
body.
do anything, I
mean for
don't
this
know if it will
body.
do anything, but any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw.
I mean,
I don't know what they're doing, but like they said it was these guys said it was bad, so I'm going with
Interesting. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
yeah, that's a bonus action. And as an action, because I probably should not be in a tiny room like this, because that was dumb.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, nope, I'm in a bad spot, I will Sacred Flame on the guy who's right in front of me, who I can't get away from.
Okay.
I need a dex save. 19 is the DC.
We're back.
He does not take the save.
Okay. So he is gonna take 10, 14, 19 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And I guess I'm just gonna hang out right here because, it's a tiny room and we didn't think about that before rolling all clown core like through the door.
well, I have to be up close to hit people.
And kick down doors, totally normal. Tina, high or low?
Rhodes, you shouldn't talk.
Mm,
There was a decision that you made yesterday that I'm still scratching my head at a little bit.
did
What?
someone maybe bust in through a door?
No. Some guy was being a jerk, so my character wants to stab him. This makes
Well,
sense to me.
that makes perfect sense.
Legit, Cad
You
would
stab
agree
people.
with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Was he actually being a jerk?
oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then
Oh,
deserve
Wait,
it.
was it your character that jumped through the portal and separated from the party?
Yeah,
Previously?
yeah.
Yes.
Also, my character. Okay, my
I
character.
mean, different character, but yes.
Not the
Yeah.
same one.
There's a lot of decisions that get made by my characters. Maybe I should rethink them.
No, that's what
Nah.
they're supposed to do.
They seem like sound
the
decisions
dragons.
to me, honestly.
I'll say I don't know. We'll go with high this time.
Okay.
And I need to remember to mark something off.
So you cast Sacred Flame,
Yes.
and the person doesn't even react to the fact that there is any sort of spell going off next to them, and continues to chant, even as the flame engulfs their body, and they chant quieter and slowly as they die in that sacred flame.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's dedication. Ugh.
Did.
Oh, hey.
All right.
He's pile ash.
Yes, he is a pile of ash. It is the next cultist's turn. He continues to chant. In which case, it is Malcolm's turn.
Malcolm is going to cast Melf's Acid Arrow. And he's going to cast it, I guess, at this guy, because he's got the best line of sight, maybe.
Okay.
Unless that's not true.
I mean, no, you can see him, yeah.
So I am going to make an attack roll. 25, I'm assuming is gonna hit.
Yes.
And then because I'm casting this at 3rd level, he is going to take 5d4 damage now.
Okay.
And that is that is 17 damage.
Owie.
It is acid damage if it matters. do. And at the start of his next, at the end of his next turn, he will take an additional 3d4 acid damage.
Okay, so let's see. There's no acid splash one. Oh well, I guess we need the poison one. Close enough.
So that'll be 3d4 at the end of his next turn. And
Okay.
then Malcolm is
Going to
gonna
close the door and leave.
is going to select the right tool, and he is going to hide behind this corner like a little bitch.
Okay. The next cultist's turn, he continues to kneel and chant. And now it is the woman on the far side of the room's turn. And she looks at the chaos that has erupted in the last couple of seconds around her and just says, "Why do people have to ruin everything?"
Because people
I mean-
suck, lady.
Listen.
Yeah.
And she looks to the other woman across the room and says, "Handle this," and joins in with the chanting for now. And as if on cue, the woman on the other side of the room just nods and immediately turns to the closest person, who is Octavia.
It's fine. I was going
That's right
after
up.
you next.
Okay. All right.
Let's dance, bitch.
Cha cha cha,
And-
motherfucker.
Does a 25 hit?
Whoa!
No, definitely not. Yeah, it does.
Wow. When your character used to be a player and they have their own dice.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
The dice are like, yeah, I remember this person.
Yeah.
We like them.
This why Sam and Dustin said we were screwed. Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Where is... Really? Really? Where are they? You're a D8, you're a D12. Where are the D10s?
Oh yeah, you remember how we were talking about just stealing one dice?
You left only the D20 of this
Sam
set.
snuck
The
into your
rest are
house
gone.
while you were at work.
Yeah. Ace. I have an inside man. His name is
Mhm.
Ace.
Yeah, he'd be like, oh, sweet, rub my belly.
Oh, yeah. Friends? Okay.
Did you bring me Cheetos, Aunt
Mhm.
Sam?
That is... No, that's fair. That is 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And she is going to kind of
Uh,
Sorry, go ahead.
Can I ask what type? I just want to make sure it's not.
Is slashing.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. And then she will kind of whip the Kopesh around, and she's going to take another swing at you.
Solid.
19 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 14 points of damage.
Cord, I just posted in the Discord chat what this person looked like during my most recent interaction with them.
Well, fuck.
Yeah. No wings this time, but the vibe is still there.
I like how the armor's like spiky but pink, like
It's kind of glowy.
terrifying but pretty.
It's glowing. I kind of like it.
That's Sophia.
Yeah. That's 2 attacks. That is... Yep, everything. Okay. Sorry, haven't played her in a while. All right. And she just kind of pulls the Kopash up just kind of a defensive position after taking a couple decent swipes at you. The next guy's dead. The cultist literally right next to this drama happening just continues to focus into the center of the room and chant. And we were back at the top with Fitz.
So my first attack is gonna be to reload my fucking gun. And he will shoot again at. We'll just do the same guy. For now.
Okay.
First. You get jailed.
Oh no.
Fucking second natural one. On that
That's no
die.
good.
So.
Yeah, I rolled Cad's dice earlier, and they rolled a natural one for me too. So
Yeah. Tinker's check. Thank Christ. I have
this
to
has
roll
anything to do with him.
a 9. I rolled, I think, a 10. 15. I don't. If we decide it's Dex, then it's plus 10. If we decide it's intelligence, it's a plus 6. So there's a little bit of a difference there.
Good thing you're pretty.
Yeah, I mean,
His intelligence
You know.
is higher than
but it's higher than my DC, so it doesn't break, thank Christ. But I'm gonna have to burn another fucking my bonus action and my grip point to fix it again. He's gonna yell at Marlo, "What'd you do to my fucking gun?
What'd you do to your gun?
It never jams!"
Should have called on God to bless her fists.
Might not have been a bad idea.
See if I ever ask God for favors
Favors
from
from
you
you
again.
See if I ever ask for favors from God again.
listen.
Anything else, Sam, or is that the rest of the?
I mean, that's all he can really do, unless you're gonna allow me like some sort of check to see like what's going on with this body in the middle. Like, is she breathing?
If you want to do a perception check,
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah.
She breathing?
She breathing? Is she not?
Well, you have another gun, don't you?
I do, but I
You might
used
want-
all of my actions and shit
Yeah.
to like
you
fix
might
my
wanna
shit.
cut your losses. for the time
Just chuck
being.
that gun.
Jesus, gun sucks.
Jeez, this gun sucks.
Watch it fucking fire off right then.
21.
You can see that the person is still alive. They are breathing, but you can tell that they're breathing evenly and fine, but they're not conscious.
Okay.
You like, and with all of this noise that's happened, and they haven't woken
She's
up,
not
you
really
know
reacting.
it's not asleep.
Yeah.
It's unconscious.
Got it. Okay. Cool. That's my turn.
Tavia, there is a very angry paladin in your face.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to smack her with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Cool. It's an 18 to hit.
18s go to, or ties go to the player. That's fine. You can hit her. It's mean.
That's mean.
So that is going to be 12 points of damage. And I am going to, as a bonus action, Stunning Strike. So she has to make a con save. Actually, it's not a bonus action.
Yeah, it's just a thing. 21.
Yeah, she makes it. So then I'm just gonna bring the old staff around and try to smack her in the face again. That's 23 to hit.
All right.
That's another 7 points damage, and I will go for the Stunning Strike again.
15.
Doesn't make it.
Okay.
So she is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Nice.
Right. You managed to clock her real good, and she's just a little bit disoriented for a bit.
16 is the DC, by the way.
Okay. And if you just stun lock her, I'm gonna be so sad.
And she, Octavia is just gonna yell, "Get the paladin!"
All
And that's my
right.
turn.
Marlo.
I don't do that.
There's a pile of ash at your feet.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for them. What do I have left? Okay. Yeah, people do magic here, that's right. Including me. I'm going. I mean, if it was anyone, if it was nobody other than me, then I would just say fuck it. But there's other people I have to consider. Yeah, all right. Then I am going to, seeing as somebody doesn't want my god, I am going to drop
take
it.
it away from me now.
Fine, be that way. Go find your own god.
He deserves it.
I'm
It's
going to
fine,
drop
I'll put
Holy
those dice
Weapon,
away.
cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, much better idea.
Okay.
Not a waste.
Don't worry, I have another slot I can use for it later. You can, if you really want God,
If you repent.
I'm happy to.
No,
happy to
thank you.
provide.
No.
So I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians, and I need to mark off a spell slot for that.
You guys can't hear that behind me, can you?
Mm-mm.
Max is yipping in his sleep.
No.
And his toes are twitching.
I can't hear it. And fuck, there's so many people in this space.
You
said
can
this is-
designate people that don't get affected.
Oh
so
no,
don't
I'm not.
worry about
I
it.
don't care about that. I want to move out of this corner, and I'm trying to figure out which direction I can move. Because there's a Fitz and there's a Jezebel, but
Oh.
I can move.
Yeah, but
for
she's
her.
tiny.
Yeah, you can
It
move
gets-
through an ally square. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see if I can.
I imagine Jezebel's actually like on the wall. So like here, I'll kind of move her over. She's really like on the wall over here, let's say.
Okay. I can't move myself. So I will get. Don't I get over there? Yeah, why the fuck not? I'm gonna get over to about here.
Okay.
Is it here? Yeah. I don't want to be like on the wall.
Okay, if you want to be tucked against the wall, I will not judge.
What are Marlowe's spirit guardians?
Marlowe's spirit guardians are probably think like the equivalent of illustrations from like children's like mythology books. So they're somewhat cartoonish,
That's awesome.
but they're
That's
like,
cute.
these more cartoonish depictions of God. Some of them probably are like animal forms and stuff. It's like, baby's first religious text.
Baby's first papyrus or whatever.
Yeah, basically. Baby's first book of the dead.
Wow.
So they're
That's
like,
kind
but
of
yeah, they're
awesome.
these like somewhat cartoonish, somewhat stylized depictions of deities, but in a way that you could imagine them being like a children's mobile or something like that.
Solid.
And yeah, so that's a 15-foot radius. And you're going around.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
all right. Fun. Okay. Anything else on Marlowe's turn?
Nope.
Okay.
No bonus action on this one, and that was my action, and I'll see if I can throw up a circle boo.
Here we can put it. So it is the next cultist's turn. He continues to chant, even though he is covered in acid that is slowly eating away at him. And how much more damage does he take?
He needs to go and make himself a.
No, that's my
saving-
guy.
And he'll take the save and attack, but yes, he will get poisoned. So I'll have him do
Oh,
your
that's right.
save. There's multiple
Oh.
things you guys.
That's right.
Oh,
He's having a
getting
bad
fucked up
day.
from multiple angles.
Yes,
He's-
multiple
he's-
fuckery.
I see.
The fucking
He takes 9 more points of acid damage.
Okay.
I mean,
And then how much damage does he take from? Yes, because it's just when they start their turn inside the affected radius, right?
they have to fail their save,
Okay.
so it'll be a Wisdom 19. And when they enter the area or start their turn, so yeah.
19. That was not a success. So if you want to roll that.
Balls roll 9 points of radiant damage.
It was balls enough as at the exact same moment you throw up a spirit guardians and you hear his chanting end as he just kind of shrieks as like an acid from this arrow starts to creep up his neck more, and the spirit guardians attack at the same time.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's probably like scarabs that just like all up in there.
Yeah, but little adorable
Yeah.
cartoon gods.
Yeah. Just mauling this dude.
Just mauling him as an arrow of acid, like the acid
Dissolves
creeps
his
up. Yeah,
flesh.
dissolves his flesh.
Awesome.
Good job.
And he's
Good
not
teamwork.
dead yet.
Oh no, he's dead.
Oh, he is dead.
He
Yeah,
did.
we did good.
Oh, there it is.
Did. Not
He's
poisoned.
no longer poisoned. Yes. You can't be poisoned when you're dead, okay? Like, give the guy something. All right, Malcolm. From around the corner, you see your arrow at least do part of its job successfully.
Excellent. I am going to I was gonna just do the same thing again. Actually, I am going to do the same thing again. Against this guy. I'm not going to use a 3rd level slot for it though. I'm only going to use a 2nd level slot.
Okay.
But that is a natural 20.
Hey.
Okay. And I'm sorry, which guy is it? Is it this guy down here?
Yeah, this guy here that I can see.
Okay. Yes, yeah, you can't see from that. That would make sense.
So he's gonna take. So I rolled 10. Are we also doing max base damage on spells?
Sure. There's a physical component to it. Go for it.
Okay. So that is 26 points of acid damage up front.
Okay.
And he is covered in acid, so he will take. I think he takes 2 more d4 of acid damage. Yeah, so he'll take an additional 2d4 acid damage at the end of his next turn.
Which he will not have because he's dead.
Okay.
You shoot this arrow, and like after you just saw how well it worked before, like extra confident this time, you're like, oh, this is going well. And you hit this guy again, and an extra splash manages to take over, and it is enough to kill him outright in one go.
Phenomenal.
Oh, they're talking. Aim for the mouth. Got
Pretty
it.
much, yeah. The chanting now in this room is down to one guy in the corner and the woman that briefly spoke to you before. And that other cultist keeps going. He's a little bit louder now, but does continue.
A little bit of panic.
A little bit.
He's
Oh,
just trying to
you
make
hit
up.
your head on the table.
Oh.
poor
Big
buddy.
doof. The woman on the other side of the room looks around again and goes, "Okay, I guess I will just have to do it myself."
So hard to find good help.
Yeah,
It is. It is so difficult.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
What? What are you talking about? Do. And she is going to point at this body over here, and you see it start to twitch and animate back to life.
Cool.
Well, twitch and animate and move, we'll say. Dead is still an accurate term. But I need him back on the initiative. Here, we'll go with that one. That's soul.
That's awful. I hate that token.
Good, then it's appropriate as that
Oh, that
body
makes me uncomfortable.
twitches back up onto its feet. And oh, yep, immediately after. And so it's going to start stumbling over and take a couple of swipes at Fitz.
Cool.
No, don't do that. What? Oh, okay. My brain did not quantify the information it was reading. It was like, those are words, but you can't comprehend them. A 9 probably doesn't hit him, though.
9 does not hit him.
Okay. It takes a uncoordinated swipe at you, but it is going to attempt to do so again. And it seems to have figured out its new movements with a 22.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
That is 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh, hey, doesn't it take damage from being in my thing now?
Yes, it does.
This poor guy just got back up.
Like, I just got here again, guys.
I
Is
get
it
knocked
even
down.
there?
Can I get up again?
Oh god, I just dropped.
I'm gonna say it can't do a wisdom saving throw, so
It can't.
no.
Then it's 11 points
Okay.
of radiant.
Which
Mm,
all right.
sweet.
Safia's turn. She's still coming back to herself after she got clocked pretty good. We're too far. Back to the top with Fitz.
Shit, already. Okay. Hello, zombie person. Don't like that, but you're too close. So we're gonna shoot at the person who made you because maybe if I hurt her, you'll go away. We'll do 3 attacks at the necromancer. Oh no, D20, don't go that way.
What makes you think she's a necromancer? What are you talking
Oh,
about?
I don't know. Just the fucking zombie she brought back to life.
Oh, I don't know that necromancy spell she just cast.
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
their contract
It's-
had not expired, okay?
Yeah.
24 for the first hit.
Mm-hmm.
14 for the second hit. I'm sorry, 16 for the second hit.
16, yes.
Woof. And it was a 3 on the die, guys.
Damn, girl, don't.
I know,
What happened to all those
right?
natural
I know. I burned them yesterday.
I'm kind
Okay.
of glad we're not fighting a dragon right now, actually.
Seriously.
real.
Real bad.
The
And my
last.
dice got like 2 weeks to shape the fuck up.
I gotta go find a priest. I gotta bust my dice. I need holy
listen,
water. Like,
Maybe they'll spend a couple weeks in solitary confinement. Maybe. And that is a math 27.
yes.
Okay. So we'll just do all the damage at once. I don't have holy damage anymore.
No.
Where's all my dice? Okay, so it's 6, 12, 18 plus. We roll that one. 18, 22, 27 points.
Jeez.
And well, he's really good. He's kind of just a one-trick pony at the moment, so I think that's just what we're gonna do. We're gonna stick with that. He's done.
Okay. Octavia.
All right. I'm gonna, keep hitting her with my quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a 23 to hit. Actually, I have advantage. Let me make sure it's not a crit. Nope. That's 11 points of damage. And I am going to stunning strike again, see if I can keep her stunned.
Rhodes, I'm sorry. Can I have the guy next to her make a? I think it's a dex check.
He is chanting and not going to take any checks.
Cool. Then he takes 8 points of fire damage
Yeah, it does.
as the ammunition explodes.
Splody.
Splody.
Con save when you get a second.
Yes, that is a 23.
Okay, she makes that one. And then I'm gonna take another smack at her. That's a 18 on the die plus 9.
Mhm.
So, see what hits. Not gonna invoke the math.
Both.
That's another 9 points of bludgeoning damage and stunning strike again.
It's a 20.
All right, she is no longer stunned.
Ruh-roh.
And I will use a key point as my bonus action to flurry of blows and hit her twice again.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay.
So that is, we're doing the full base damage like usual, right? So
Yep.
that's 12 plus another 8. So that's 20 points of damage. It's all bludgeoning damage, by the way.
Mhm.
And then that's not going to hit. That's a 11.
Okay. You get some solid hits in, but she now catches her bearings and the look on her face, like she is just staring you dead in the eye. She's not blinking, just staring you dead in the eye.
Fair. She's not in Marlowe's radius, is she? I don't know how big the radius for
She
Spirit
is,
Guide
Yeah, actually, oops, I wasn't trying to move Marlo. I was trying to do the thingy. But yes.
So she would have had to make the wisdom save last round, no?
Did she?
She would have been stunned. She wouldn't have been able to. I don't think you can make a wisdom save.
No,
when
you
you're
can make a
stunned.
wisdom. You
Yeah,
can't do
You
strength.
can't make
and
strength or
It's-
dex. You can make
yeah.
wisdom save.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
It's a 20. I'm pretty sure she would have made it.
Yeah, so she would just take the half damage
Mhm.
of
Listen, she about to fuck me up, so I'm trying to.
so
It's fair,
it
it's
would be
fair.
7
Okay.
radiant. Hmm,
I know what I did.
you know what you did?
I know what I did.
You said it's specifically radiant, correct?
Yes, specifically radiant
Okay.
for.
Oh, she's a paladin.
That's the
she's
only
like-
one.
Or no, is she an Asmar? Yeah, she's an Asmar, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like based on that mini Dustin linked.
Jesus.
Sure. She can be an ASMR.
She
That mini
is.
is not of an ASMR.
Well, originally she was. And so it is Marlowe's turn.
Okay. So we have dude here who was dead and is now dead but walking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The
But
Walking
the
Dead.
other two guys still dead. Guy hanging out in the back corner, alive and not dead previously.
Mm-hmm.
And then chicks doing things. Okay. Doo. Yeah, I don't want to waste that on one dude. So we are gonna. How do people look? Do people look okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
I'm
fine.
missing half of my health.
Oh, jeez, she
Where did
fucked
your
you
health
up.
go?
Well, Rhodes hit me real hard twice at the beginning of this fight. And then I got hit in the previous fights that we took because I found clips.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
I'm not like a behind the door kind of fighter.
Okay. It's like, where the fuck did you put it? Did you like leave it behind in the other room?
Oh shit, guys, I left my hit points at home.
Guys,
I left them in my other
I left it
purse,
back on the
guys.
last floor.
The airline lost them.
Mm.
They're in the same place as my fucks. I don't know where that is though.
Yeah. Fly in the fuck away.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you have half court.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, you're probably fine then for
I'm at 43 out of 81 right now.
You're
That's
probably
enough.
fine, you say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you look fine, just like a little bit, you know.
Don't look at Rose's face.
It's been nice knowing you guys. I'll never forget you, Fitz.
No!
It's fine. Yeah, you look good. Then in that case, yeah, I think instead we will cast bonus action spiritual weapon. I'm gonna plunk it down in that spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put a spiritual weapon up there, and we're just gonna put that at second level.
I like how the spiritual bread is glowing.
I love the spiritual bread. Okay,
Did you make that,
bread-
Rhodes?
It
I love the glowing bread. Okay,
is what I decided to put time and effort into.
It was actual spiritual bread.
I mean, I feel like
I applaud
food
that.
it can be a very spiritual experience. Okay,
Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
eating, yeah. So yeah, bonus action that so that I can smack this bitch in the face.
Okay.
With the bread, try and feed her.
Right. there
I
also
need it.
wine? Like, is this communion or
You
trying to
see
say
that?
Not that kind of God.
Court literally just posted a link to buy communion wafers into Discord.
They're what? Are they pre-blessed?
I don't know. It's from the church supply store.
Oh my god, I
Oh,
will
okay,
make
no,
you
probably
communion
not.
wafers, okay?
24
I literally
to hit
typed
her.
Jesus crackers into Amazon. Okay.
Yeah, but you can only get the unblessed kind. You have to bless them yourself, which I guess is good depending on what you want to use them for.
I don't know what's worse, that you typed that or that Amazon was like, I know what she
I know what you
means."
mean. I got you.
They came up with some gluten-free ones.
Just in case. Hey, church is looking out for you, okay?
God. I'm sorry, yes, you were attacking
I was attacking
the wizard.
Yeah, I was attacking the woman who's bringing back folks because she apparently thinks that they haven't worked enough. They have to work when they're dead too. So it's a 24 to hit her.
That will most assuredly hit her.
And it's only 7 damage.
Okay.
For her, so that is my bonus action, and as my action, I am going to go ahead and probably fuck this guy over here with we'll sacred flame him again. Zombie dude.
Okay.
Actually, no. You know what? No zombie dude. We're gonna fuck with the guy in the back.
Okay.
He's been
Nice.
hanging out back there long enough, just chanting
And-
away, doing his thing.
It's a deck save, right?
Yeah, it's a deck save.
He
19.
does not take it. He is focused on his chanting.
Yeah, he's very busy. That's a fucking better roll. 21 radiant for him.
Hey, the chanting stops as the flame engulfs him, but a little crispy and charred, with the back of his robes still a little bit on fire, he picks up
keeps going.
chanting again.
Does he stop to like tap it out and just like keep going?
Nope, he just that's happening back there, and he just focuses back in.
Committed.
I
Committed
mean,
to the
yeah,
bit.
I mean, I have to admire the commitment.
Mm-hmm.
She pays them well,
Does she though?
Uh,
I feel
it
like
is
somebody didn't read their employment contract.
it's on them.
I'm good
It
with that.
is the zombie's turn. And Zombie does not like that you are attacking his mistress.
Yeah, I'm
so
sure.
he's going to attack Marlowe.
You don't get any bread. You're a zombie.
17 to hit.
Misses.
Try again. It's a natural 20.
That will obviously hit. He like ducks out of the first one and literally like comes up into the second.
The other. Oh, well,
Aren't you a
don't
dwarf?
worry.
He like misjudged your height at first. Like too high.
Yeah, he's like 6'4". So it's like he really tried, but it was just like, what the fuck?
Well, they are fighting with dual daggers, so it is only 8 points of damage.
Okay. Damage. That was not very nice. Oh, and he gets to
Oh yes, he's in the circle.
in the zone. He gets to wisdom save. Or if he wants to.
He does not have wisdom.
Yeah. Which is how he ended up in this situation.
You're not wrong.
So Mr. Unwise Boy takes 19 points of radiant damage.
Okay. He's there's little cartoon gods like crawling over his skin, but he's still like trying to reach you beyond them as they're trying to like
They're trying to
pull
like
him back.
They're tiny.
Yes.
Look, they're doing their best, okay?
They
They're
are.
really trying.
They're
trying.
working hard.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're doing their thing.
Malcolm.
Fuck it up, Malcolm.
Get him.
I'm gonna step back into the room a little bit so I can see what's going on.
He's like, what the fuck are you guys doing in there?
Aren't you done yet?
Aren't they all dead yet?
No.
I've done all I can.
No, the
coming
gun
back.
keeps jamming.
What the fuck just woke you up?
Oh, but
What's happening over there?
I don't know. He was asleep, and then I think his dream woke him up, and he started barking.
No. Before Dustin continued, while Dustin's figuring things out. So I started work. Spence was sleeping in bed.
It's
There
so
is-
funny.
There is a neighborhood basset hound that likes to announce when he's walking around the neighborhood. He will
As
just,
they do.
as they do, he will just bay constantly, like as he's walking down the street. Well, they encountered another dog down the street, like literally down the block. So I hear the conversation at hand. He had words. The dog that owned the house had words, etc. Spence, I hear him pick up his head and go, woof, like the low, like woof. And then he gets up, comes downstairs to stick his nosy ass nose in the window and starts putting his 2 cents into the
oh
conversation.
my god.
They
He was
proceed.
like, what are you doing? I'm sleeping here.
Pretty much.
Oh my God.
It gets better. They leave. He stops barking, comes back upstairs, and goes back into my bed. As if
Get off
nothing.
his lawn.
Yep, as if nothing had happened.
I love it.
Alright.
Wow.
Okay. So we got Marlo over here. Octavia is over there. Octavia, you don't look very good, do you?
No. Well, according to Marlo, I look fine. I'm at half health,
You don't look
The
basically.
great,
cleric.
but I mean, it's looked worse.
Thanks.
To be fair,
That was
when
that
Marlo
was when the
first
mummy
met me,
rot
I
was
had
going
mummy
on,
rot.
so
And oh, what happened to Jezebel? Jezebel's on the other.
She's on the
other side.
wall. Rhodes just
Oh,
moved her, so
yeah.
her token wasn't in the way.
Yeah, here, I'll put her back. Yeah, she's just on the wall, trying to stay out of the way thus far. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tina, you know that hound that is sometimes getting picked up when we pick up Max from daycare?
yeah.
He was getting picked up today when I went to get Max, and I had beef in my pocket for Max. And he came up and he was like snuffling my pocket.
It's
And
like,
so I was
hey,
giving him pets, and he like jumped up and like gave me a nose boop. And then his mom pulled it away, and he started to like do that low like "Brrr," like bay at me like in the daycare, and I was
But
like,
new friend
"Sorry,
has
Kyle, you can't
beef.
have any of the
new
beef in the
friend
pocket."
had things.
Mama, this
It was
one
so
smells
cute.
like food.
Mhm.
I guess I'm just gonna keep on with my acid arrow.
I mean,
It's been
it
doing
ain't broke, you know.
yeah.
yeah.
Who you attacking?
Artificers are a weird class. There's so much cool shit they can do, but none of it's useful right now. I am going to. I'm gonna target this bitch what's attacking Octavia.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hope Marlo protects me from this zombie cultist.
Oh.
Will a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And so you are going to take. So that is 15 acid damage up front, and you are coated in acid. You will take more damage at the end of your next turn. Oh, and then I run away. This little bitch.
Yes, of course.
I am a coward. I don't know how else I can explain that.
You are.
Malcolm
ahead,
Malgo.
yes.
You're smart.
Yeah, I'm 20 intelligence. I run away like a coward because I don't want to die.
All right. Malcolm retreats back to his strategic point. The other cultist, the one last remaining truly alive and sentient cultist, continues chanting. And the woman just looks up,
Mhm.
makes eye contact
Mhm.
with what?
I don't want it.
Oh,
I don't
Well,
want it.
you do keep shooting.
I do keep shooting.
Yeah, makes eye contact with Fitz.
Uh-huh.
And
Guys, this is
let's
gonna be
run
bad.
one.
I can feel it in my
Um,
bones. This is gonna be
And
bad.
Fitz just sees like balls of this like green, disgusting energy just start shooting out of her hands at him.
Cool.
Oh god.
Great. Sweet.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
I don't.
no.
I don't do anything with that.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, you're probably fine. 'Cause I don't think a 9 does it
No.
to hit you, or a 12.
No.
Okay, dirty 20.
Yes.
Okay. So that is 22 points of necrotic damage.
Thank God she didn't hit the other ones. That would have been real bad, guys. Yikes.
And after doing actually, as she's doing this, she's not she doesn't stop. She's continuing to chant, and she basically just like stops looking at the body, looks at you, starts flinging attacks at you, but continues to chant the entire time, and then her eyes drop
Maybe
back
we
down
just
to
destroy
the body.
How about we just kill it?
The one that you just cast Sanctuary on?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's breathing. We're not gonna kill her.
Why?
I mean, if you want to attack the body,
Why?
that's fine. That's your choice.
Maybe she's evil too.
Mm,
Maybe the last step of the ritual is that she has to die, and so that her body, the vessel, becomes available for whatever is about to possess it.
That's also possible.
Yeah, lots of things in this world are possible. Yeah, lots of things.
Yeah, that's entirely possible.
All right, it is the paladin's turn, and she's got her faculties back, and she ain't happy. So it's a dirty 20 and a 22 to hit?
Yeah, both hit.
Okay. Oh, the math. Okay. That is a total of 40 points of damage.
oh no.
You're still up.
I have 3 hit points.
Oh no.
Yeah. She takes a couple of just mean swipes right at you, and again goes right back to staring you directly in the eye, and her
Damn,
face
Jason
has been
Maddox is
fairly
hardcore.
stoic most of the time in this, except for when she was like, Final Fantasy spinning because she was stunned. But for just a second, you think you see a smirk when she can tell that you are a second away from probably like dropping down to one knee to keep yourself up.
It's fair.
She's kind of cunty.
Taking this personal.
In a good way.
Fitz.
Yeah, in a good way.
All right.
Her armor's still fucking awesome, though.
I was gonna say we enjoy a queen.
Now that's a shirt I want.
That's a good shirt. That's a good shirt. All right. He's gonna
Sam, you got the
reload.
cricket.
I do have the cricket. First attack is gonna be a reload. Second shot is gonna be at the woman who just tried to rot the flesh off my arms. Thank you.
Ew. That's not nice.
It's an 18 on the die.
We'll definitely hit her.
All right. Second attack will be the same person with a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mage panties aren't that good.
All right. So damage for her is 12 plus.
Oh, Rhodes, did she take the extra acid damage at the end of her turn?
No, if you want to roll that, please. Thank you.
8.
Okay.
She
Oh,
will.
and Spirit Guardians as well, correct?
On
Safia,
her,
'cause
no.
she's with- no,
on
for
Sa-
Safia. For her turn,
on
she's turn.
Safia, yes.
Yes.
So with save.
Is it each time or does she? Yeah, it's each
I
time, right?
believe
I
it's
can't
each
remember.
time.
Yeah, it's each time you stay
every
within the.
round. Yeah.
Yeah. If you start your turn in the radius.
16.
Fails. Which is math. 17.
Damn.
Okay. Sorry, Sam. What was
No,
the
you're good.
damage for the necromancer?
Necromancer damage is 26, and I need the cultist next to her to make 2 dexterity saving throws, please.
He does not. He is chanting.
He is
Dedicatedly.
chanting. He will take 12 points of fire damage as those explode. And then I'm gonna do I'm gonna action surge. The last 2 shots in the barrel are gonna go towards the paladin.
Okay. Your first part of your action, you shoot at the necromancer, and she's still up. She's still focused on her chanting, but just the off explosion finally knocks the other cultist out. He kind of like flies and hits the wall, and
Yeah.
neck is at an odd angle. And go ahead and make your other attacks as you action surge and spin around.
I lied. I'm gonna keep attacking the necromancer. Watching the cultist go down with the explosion, realizing that that's dumb because that would hit Octavia too. So we're just gonna keep going for the necromancer.
Okay.
It was nice knowing you, babe.
Yeah, I really don't want that to happen. You would probably succeed on the dex saves, but like, let's not play that game.
Yeah.
First attack is a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Second shot is 19 on the die. Come on. Damn it. All right. And then the third attack will be a reload. So he'll only get the 2 shots. So 12 plus that one. Much better. 18, 27 points.
Okay, you pepper into this woman, and she continues to focus on her task at hand. But you do see her eyes glance up at you one more time.
With that, bonus
oh, yes.
action, second wind.
Alright.
That's he immediately sees that is like, nope.
Just all of the action economy, all of the things.
all
Just do
the
them
things.
all.
All the things.
Listen.
And that's what I got. That's my turn.
Okay, Octavia.
All right.
You've got a very angry paladin in your face. How you feeling? What you gonna do?
You know, like, I'm a little sore. I did a lot of push-ups earlier and just, my muscles are sore and stuff. But while I'm still moving, I'm just gonna try to hit her in the face again.
All right.
That is a 13 to hit, which I don't think hits.
No.
We do have rerolls. Don't forget, guys. We have 3. Still. It's up to you. I'm just saying I have 3 left.
I will take that reroll.
Okay.
Also doesn't hit.
Mm.
Second attack. Gonna try to hit
Okay.
her again. That is cocked. That is a 25 to hit.
Yuppers.
And that is gonna be 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and we're gonna try to go for the stunning strike again.
And it's.
Con
I'm
save.
sorry. Thank you. I don't know why my brain kept saying wisdom. That is a 23.
Yeah, it should makes it. I got 3 hit points. I might as well bonus action flurry blows. Get these hit points while I can. That is a 17 on the die, so 27.
Mm-hmm.
That is
You can try and stunning strike with every attack.
I
You
know.
know that, right?
12 points, and I will go ahead and try to stunning strike with that one.
It's a 21.
Use different dice, damn it.
Why would I use anything but her dice?
I know. And last one is a 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stunning strike on this one too, so you can roll if you want.
It's preemptively,
11 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. I'm rolling, and that is a successful death save because you managed to punch her like right in the temple, and she goes immediately down.
Damn.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Burn it. Burn the body.
All right. Oh,
Well,
gotta
she's
put the
definitely
little
going to start her
icon.
turn in Malcolm's
Marlowe's spirit guardians.
Marlowe's, yes, and Malcolm's arrow, the acid.
Oh
one.
yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Marlowe.
Oh god. Okay, to start with, we are going to we'll mass healing word at 4th level. It's a bonus action.
Ooh.
So I should have held off on the.
You probably do need more.
I actually rolled really well. I need 4 hit points. So if you need to,
Sweet. Well, I'm probably gonna roll
Sacrifice
shit
somebody,
because
so.
healing word fucking sucks. But
Yeah, if you
I
want to
have-
include the paladin and stuff, that's fine too.
I mean,
maybe one of the zombies.
she was kind of mean though to my new
Was she?
friends.
You did break into their house.
Technically, Octavia broke into
I
the
feel like
room.
they broke into the house first. I'm assuming.
No.
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 Hmm.
Did we break into someone's
Did their
house?
shell
We
company
broke into their
purchase
house.
this house?
Whoops. Well.
For a
Like in theory, they're just defending their property. Just
Well.
all right. So 16 points for up to 6 of us, people who need it. I'll just target literally everybody, even if you don't need it.
Okay.
So you can just add that on there. However much of it is useful for you.
Cool.
As bonus action. And then for the Boopadoo, who the heck's still alive over here?
Just the necromancer.
Just the necromancer?
Oh, and the cultist is still alive. Yes. Sorry, the zombie.
The
cultist
zombie.
is still
Zombie
alive.
cultist, non-alive cultist is still not alive.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just, once again, we will just have to do the flames that are sacred.
Okay. On the
On the
Zombie?
deck save. Yeah, zombie.
Okay. That ain't bad. That's a 13 for his deck save?
Wow.
That's pretty good for a zombie.
Yeah, I'm proud
Wow.
of him. He probably still fails, but
Oh yeah, but
I'm gonna
like
give
he
him
really
credit.
made a good effort.
Yeah.
He tried real hard. Aw, buddy. So he takes 16 weight now.
Oh.
16 plus 5. 21 radiant damage.
Okay. You cast Sacred Flame yet again, and this body that was already partially melted from the arrow is now burnt to a crisp, so he's melted and crispy as he drops to the ground.
Okay. And
Nice.
Solid.
I'll just move here.
Oh, thank God that creepy thing is fucking. That
I'll
creepy
move
token's
there.
gone. It's
And
weird.
I
I
have a
don't
spiritual
like
weapon.
it.
I don't know when
I
you
was
want
like
that to
looking
go.
at you.
I'm sorry?
No, sorry. I'm gonna move here, yeah.
Okay.
Then
I
spiritual
do not
weapon.
need. No, spiritual weapon.
Goes on your
my
turn.
brain was my brain was in Baldur's Gate mode where it
Oh.
goes on its own initiative.
That's okay. I
And
did
I was
that
like,
when you
what the
popped
hell?
Spirit Guardians. I was in Baldur's Gate mode of like, no, they take damage now. No, they don't. In Baldur's Gate, they take
it goes on its
damage.
own turn, and I can use it every round.
Yeah.
You can if you don't have a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last night, Tina's sitting there playing, and all of a sudden I hear her giggling.
Oh yeah.
And I was
Because
like,
you turn into
"What
a
are you
Beyblade.
doing?"
I popped Spirit Guardians, and the whole bunch of
fucking
shit just
ran
ran
around.
into it, and it
Mhm.
all just disintegrated. And I
It's
was like,
so satisfying.
I was like, oh, look, and it all just died.
It's so satisfying.
All
All right,
right.
so we're gonna hang out here.
Yeah, Marlo runs a little closer to the drama.
The body and the body of this chick.
From
And,
around from around the corner, what does Malcolm do?
I'll be right back.
So all we've got is this one last person back here, right?
Correct.
So far.
I don't like how you said that.
Well, I am going to come around the corner, look at Octavia, and say, "Holy shit! You look like you only have 3 hit points." And
It's got a little bit more than that now.
You have 19 now.
I am going to slap on a 2nd level cure wounds.
Bless you.
He comes around the corner. What happened in here? Jesus.
You look like
here.
shit. Here.
You look like shit. Have 14 more hit points.
Excellent.
Anything else from Malcolm?
I am going to I would like to do something with Jezebel, but Jezebel can't really do a whole lot.
Jezebel. Yeah. She cheers everyone on and performs a help action.
Yeah, right. Actually, that's exactly what Jezebel's gonna do. Jezebel can move 30 feet. So she's gonna come down off the wall and go 5, 10, 15. She's gonna come over here. And she's gonna do the help action for whoever is crazy / brave / stupid enough to get in this person's face.
Okay.
We all know who that's gonna be.
Rude.
That's all from Malcolm and Jezebel?
I believe so.
Okay.
I could tell you were looking at me, Sam.
Oh, I don't like that.
What? I don't understand.
You need to stop.
Malcolm didn't run back to hide behind that corner like the coward he is.
Now
So
come
this is
and
Rhodes'
go.
chance to just fucking murder me.
Oh no, that does not work like I want it to. That would have consequences that she does not want. You're lucky. She is going to look at Marlowe, who has stepped up closer. Oh, sorry, I forgot you don't hear what's on. Oop. The necromancer is going to look at Marlowe, who has essentially run up closer to her and gotten close to being in her face,
Yeah,
and is also hitting her in the face with bread. And
that's
she
true.
is going to shoot
Bread
some.
slapping her.
Yeah, you are
Yeah.
bread slapping her. And she's going to shoot some balls of disgusting necrotic energy at
ew.
you.
Keep your necro balls away from my face.
It's. You know how much this is going to cost to get dry cleaned?
Does a 17 hit?
No, 18 is AC.
Okay, then the okay, then just one will hit.
Okay.
I can math, I swear. And that is 24 points of necrotic damage. So I don't know if you have any
No, I do not have
resistances.
any
Okay.
things, so I will. There.
And other than that, she will continue chanting. Fitz.
In the face. In the mouth, according to Malcolm.
Yeah. Shoot. Oh, I already reloaded, so I get 3 attacks this time. Woohoo!
Keep that one to myself.
Oh, she has to make wisdom save.
Oh, because you moved your spirit guardians closer.
And
Yes.
she started her
yes.
turn in. Well, ended her turn there. She stayed there. She'll probably make
Yeah, she got a 21.
it. Okay, so she only takes the 9 halved to whatever 4.
All right.
Still something. All right, first shot. 16 on the die. So like a 29, I think. Math is
Yeah.
hard. 18 on the die. And a 12 on the die, which comes out to 25.
All of those will hit.
Wonderful.
Did you have to make a death save for?
I just wanted to
Saphia?
make the I just wanted to make the
Okay, I was
Yeah.
wondering because
Just
like
for funsies.
Just for
Yeah.
funsies.
bless you.
All much better. 18, 28, right? 18, 28, 32, 40 points of piercing
Holy
damage.
shit.
That was all 3 attacks, and I rolled really well on damage.
Dang.
All right. You lay into her, fed up with what's going on. You're done with this scenario. And you manage to get her, like, you essentially get her right in the chest at this point. And she slumps back against the wall. And as you can tell, she's like, you got a lung, so she's not breathing well. You can, like, Marlowe, I'll give it to you because you're closest. You can hear under her breath, I'll still see you again, my love, as she dies.
Uh-oh.
Okay, like, damn.
But the room is quiet. There's obviously no more chanting. At this point, you've got several dead bodies and one unconscious body in the middle of the room.
Can I go examine the chick on the altar?
I will assist you on examining the chick on the altar.
I'm just gonna move right here because that's
Yeah,
an open space.
Fitz is gonna step back and reload
Yeah.
while we're doing this, keeping an eye on the unopened door.
What would you like me to roll, Rhodes? Investigation or?
What are you trying to figure out?
I'm trying to discern whether their ritual worked or not. Like, is she breathing? Is she moving in any sort of way? Does she appear to have been reanimated?
I'll mention that she was breathing while we were dispatching the others.
Mhm.
I'm so if she's breathing, I'm trying to discern how alive is she? Is she awake?
Mhm.
What's going on?
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check then.
I will unhelpfully point out lots of things that are like, from reading a medical textbook.
25.
You can tell, yep, she's still breathing. She's unconscious, so hence why they're not waking up. You can't tell if the ritual took or not. You guys didn't see or notice anything weird. But other than that, like, the woman looks to be in very good health. Other than the fact that she's just laying there unconscious, but there's no signs of physical trauma on her body as if she was, dragged here or hurt in any way, shape, or form. She's just laying there.
She arranged the whole thing and asked everyone to do it, and we just like slaughtered all her friends.
That's kind of what my second thought was like, oh fuck, what if she was in on it?
She spent like her entire life savings like putting this together.
That ritual was gonna cure my bone cancer.
I know.
No!
God.
My one regret is we couldn't cure bonitis.
We want to wake her up?
I think we should tread carefully, though.
All right, how are you guys gonna try to wake this lady up?
Fitz knows
gonna
Got
nothing
some
about
like
this.
water or something.
You're just gonna pour water on her face?
That's how people drown.
Not on her face. Just like, maybe make it holy water just in case.
When I was, you said she wasn't like visibly wounded or anything when I.
Nope. And the clothes she's wearing, like, she's wearing very nice clothes. They look like modern clothes like you guys would see, unlike the like almost costumes of everyone else, but she's dressed nicely as well. Like, there's nothing that indicates that this person was taken against their will or wasn't able to fight back enough.
Are there anything around her on this table, altar?
Just a bunch of glowing candles and crystals, really, but there's no books or anything
Books
like
or
that.
inscriptions or amulets or, large, really shady looking box of doom or whatever.
No shady looking box of doom or whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Well-
try the obvious to see if she's just unconscious and kind of jostle her a little.
What were you saying, Dustin?
While all of this is happening, I am going to I'm gonna start inspecting like all of the bodies
Okay.
to find like any kind of identification, any like a clue as to what this ritual was supposed
Mm-hmm.
to do, or who they were resurrecting, or anything like that?
They were bringing she back.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Then, Dustin, are you starting with a particular body, like the cultists versus Safia versus the necromancer?
Safia and the Necromancer, I'm gonna do first, just because those two were different.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You roll that, and then so Octavia is going to start just shaking the body.
Not like violently, but like when somebody's like
You're not just
gonna
gonna
wake
push
you
her
up, they
off the
kind of
table.
like yeah.
Okay.
Or
Dustin,
actually, may I have my quarterstaff out? I think she's gonna kind of prod with the quarterstaff
okay.
of warning. So if it's dangerous, it should warn her.
Okay.
That's the proper medical procedure.
Yes.
Just to poke with a big stick.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And Dustin, what's your investigation?
My investigation was a 13.
Okay.
Sweet.
From Safia, you collect she's got a few more weapons on her. Damn, I closed her character sheet. She's got a mace on her. She's got a couple of coins. But you can tell that wasn't the focus or attention. The armor is very nice. Like you can tell, given your expertise, how well it was fashioned, and that it would fetch a very pretty penny if you were to decide to hawk it. It was designed in the style of that ancient civilization as well, so that it kind of fit the motif. But she doesn't have anything else on her of note. Basically, just armor, weapons, holy symbol, which is actually a holy symbol of Anubis.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Hmm. Yeah, not really getting anywhere with any of the bodies. I start looking at that door.
But you was the 13 for Safia or the 13 for both? Safia and
If
the
you want me to
Necromancer.
roll, if you want me to roll a second one, I can roll again for the Necromancer.
Roll again for the Necromancer.
That is a 16.
On the Necromancer's body, you do see. I mean, she doesn't have like a driver's license on her, but you do see the family
I
crest.
would also accept a passport.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's got that in her pocket because that's something you keep in your pocket. No, you see that on her finger is the family crest of the Avorio family, which is the mansion that you guys broke into. Um, and she does have some parchments in her pocket, that do have, 16. You're going without taking the time to actually try to transcribe them. Your best guess is that they have something to do with this ritual. You're just going to make that assumption at this point. It's
Yeah.
logical. Of course, you can take them and try to transcribe them and learn more about the details later. And then she does have a spell book on her as well.
Okay. Yeah, I take the parchments and the spell book, and I just kind of tuck those away for later. We can go through that at a later time.
Octavia, you start poking this lady with your quarterstaff. And it takes a few seconds, but you see her start to kind of shake and open her eyes and look around and say, "What? Who are you? Why did she send you?"
Who's she?
Madame Avorio.
Uh,
I don't remember who sent us.
not Madame Livorio. But
As,
again,
as our eyes drift over to the corner of the room.
Mhm.
Well,
Send is kind of a strong word.
what he said. I mean, we're in their house, but
oh, is the ritual starting yet?
Oh my god.
Guys, we're in trouble.
it's done.
We think.
It can't be done. Did I mess it up? How could I? I couldn't have messed it up.
What's your
She
name?
just told me Lesliana?
And what do you think you messed up?
Well, I didn't think so. I was supposed to, fast for 24 hours and meditate to cleanse my mind and my spirit so that I would be open to the transference so that the ritual would work. Why did I not meditate well enough, do you think?
And why were you doing this?
It's entirely possible.
Oh, so that our high priestess would come back. I was chosen to be her vessel.
Who's your high priestess?
Why are you here if you don't know who that is?
It's a good question, actually.
That is a good question.
Do we know who the high priestess is? Did we come across that name at any point in the previous ones?
Give me a history check.
It's like I'm like, do I know a high priestess? I might. I'm not sure. History. Uh so it's a natural 20 for 30.
Oh, gee.
Damn.
After the Chuckleheads met you and told you about their adventures,
She was like, they're high. They definitely inhaled
yeah,
something in this tomb.
yeah,
They have to be. This is crazy, but kind of cool. And if it's true, it's really cool, and it's way better
yes.
than this bullshit here.
Yes. So you did some digging,
Mhm.
and not a lot is known about that lost city
Mhm.
of Harsheft, but it is known to be the resting place of Queen Renefra, who was the queen of one of
Yes.
an ancient pharaohs. And there were whispers of a very close-knit relationship between Queen Renefra and the High Priestess Nephthys. And when you were trying to figure out more about Nephthys, you know that while she was a high priestess for a period of time, there's only a few mentions of her, and it's almost as if the record of her was lost to time, wiped clean. Nobody knows how long she was the high priestess. Nobody knows what happened to her in the end, except for a couple of mentions of her very early on in her training.
Okay. Now, do you feel like a high priestess?
No, I feel like me. And I'm not supposed to feel like me. I'm supposed to be in the next life.
Well,
Did we
I
go
hate
to
to
the
break it
next
to you,
life?
but I don't think you're going to make it that far.
What? But I I spent the last 5 years preparing for this. How did I mess it up? Do you
Let's go back. So you did the preparations, you
Mm-hmm.
did the fasting and the meditation
Yeah.
and the cleansing and all of that.
Yeah.
And then you came here
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and started a ritual.
Yes.
And then you were supposed to go on to the next life.
Yeah.
And
I
what
drank
was
the potion so that I would go to sleep,
okay.
and it would bring me closer to uh the next life. Safia said that Anubis would meet me on the other side.
Mm,
Oh,
okay. Sorry, let's just shift over to the corner.
Is you're all like encircling her, like you can't see anything. It's fine. She's having this conversation. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
We're like
Yeah.
nudging it behind ourselves with a foot.
Oh, okay, well, we can try again. Is Madame Avorio upstairs, do you think?
no, you
Ah.
won't be trying again.
Why wouldn't we try again?
It's not entirely true. Just might have to be a slightly different arrangement.
Oh, there's something different to the ritual? Okay, yeah, well, if you tell me what else I'm supposed to do in the ritual, then yeah, we can do that.
Why do you want to do this ritual?
Well, I was selected. It's an honor to be able to bring back one
No,
of
they
the
were
old
going
gods.
to kill you. They selected you because they thought you were easily had.
Well, I wasn't going to. I mean, I was just going to the next life.
Mm.
That's what it is. It's not death. It's just moving to the next phase.
You would cease to exist. And she would take over your body. Your soul would be lost.
Well, my soul would be with Anubis.
I don't think that's the case.
Why would you say that? Oh, you're not a believer, are you? She does sometimes have to hire people just to get things accomplished, and they do always seem to scoff at the rest of us and what we believe. Nobody believes in the old gods anymore.
It's not that. It's the level of destruction that your mistress wanted to bring along with said resurrection.
What do you mean?
She just kind of turns to Fitz and Marlowe and Malcolm. She doesn't get it.
Maybe you should just take her upstairs.
Perhaps.
What would this priestess do once back?
I didn't presume to ask.
Oh.
I'd suppose be reunited with Madame Avorio.
And then what?
I don't know. They were denied a life together last time. I guess they just wanted a life together now.
Guys, we broke up a happy marriage.
Okay, we didn't
What do you
break up
mean
shit.
last time? What do you mean last time?
Well, the madam was there. She lived back then, and well, the way she explained it is that her husband was very upset when she cared more for the high priestess than him, and essentially cursed them both to damnation and never to be together in this life or the next. And we were trying to correct that.
He sounds like a dick.
Seems that curse was better crafted than he thought.
Well, we'll try the ritual again. Or try a different one. If this one didn't work right, there's more. I'm sure there's lots of options. But yeah, I guess if we go upstairs and meet with Madame Avorio, she'll figure out what the next steps are. I assume she, if you're here, you're probably going to have to help her collect some other items. So if we go upstairs and check with her, then she'll tell you what you have to collect, and we'll try a different ritual.
And at that point, Octavia's gonna step out of the way so that the dead necromancer is like showing. Is this the person you're talking about?
What happened to her? Yes. And she'll get up and she's a little woozy on her feet. She was drugged. But she'll try to stumble off the
And Octavia's just
platform
gonna
over the
plant
burn.
her staff in front of her so she
Mhm.
can't like get to the body and try any funny business.
We have to
No.
check on her.
She was a necromancer.
Well, there's a certain element of playing in Lord Anubis's world. Yes.
I don't think you fully understand the ramifications of what was being done to you. You will not be made a victim now. Of course, if you choose to continue to make yourself a victim and buy into the lies of cults, that is your own choice. But there will be no resurrection rituals happening in this house anymore.
She's gonna take a step back,
Mm.
and she's looking around now that she's not like completely encircled and seeing everyone else, all the other bodies, and the looks on everyone else's face, and just say, I don't know why you've done this, but non-believers will always try to get rid of the old gods. We will find a way eventually. She doesn't fight you or anything. She knows she's not going to win that fight. So she just stands there and stares at you.
It's not about believing in the old gods or not. I see no reason that they shouldn't be believed in. It's when that belief crosses into destruction that becomes a problem. Mummies, necromancy,
Yeah, there were a lot of mummies
asking for
upstairs.
sacrifices of lives. That doesn't accomplish anything good. Worship them without trying to bring back the dead. Sure, but what you are doing here had nothing to do with worship.
She's going to stare at you.
Perhaps it'd be best if we all left here.
Get the way up.
And I could bring back her girlfriend.
Who are you trying to bring back?
I could bring back a necromancer.
If you say that, she will turn and look at you and say, like, you would do that? You would bring her back?
I mean, I don't. Look. I feel like I'm not getting the full story here. I feel like we're missing something. I feel like we don't. Why do the.
You feel like we've been lied to.
I feel like I've been misled. And I don't know. Why were we doing this again? Why did we come here?
I look to the dungeon master.
We followed this.
You followed the clues of
Mhm.
it's so strange that artifacts related to that time period
Mm.
and that particular civilization were all being researched, asked about, bought, collected by the mistress of this manor. And you came to investigate that.
But why was it's the why it was a bad thing is where Marlowe is. Like why did this lead us to do a murder?
It gave the rest of the party the heebie-jeebies, considering what they saw
and
when
experienced in the
experience.
temple.
Yes, it gave
Okay.
them the heebie-jeebies. They're like, we just gotta check this out. You got to the manor, things escalated quickly.
And we did it. We did ourselves a murder.
Yes, and you did a murder.
We did a murder. I'm just saying, is it possible that maybe it wasn't supposed to be a bad thing? I mean, would it be bad if there's old gods that come back? I mean, we have new
Not
gods now.
necessarily about the gods, I don't think, but
Or the people, the person. Who's this dude who cursed everybody anyway?
The pharaoh?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't curse them. I think he had one of the high priests do the ritual. But yeah, it was Pharaoh Kennebec.
Ring a bell at all?
Give me a history check.
How much this civilization is known? 22.
You remember seeing that name when you were researching after you met your friends. You know that he had from a history standpoint, you know that he had a decent reign. There wasn't a lot of war during his time. There wasn't anything that like made a mark in history like some other pharaohs that are more well known in the history books. So most of it circles around, you know, what a peaceful, glorious reign our pharaoh has led us to during this time, and prosperous and that sort of thing. That you also know that
Propaganda.
is possibly propaganda. Yeah.
And until the day he discovered that his wife was perhaps going to the temple more frequently than he would like.
Yes. And
unauthorized temple visits.
Yes, unauthorized temple visits. You do know that he died before his wife did.
Okay.
His queen outlasted him. His eldest son did become pharaoh upon his death. But his queen did outlive him.
Okay, so line continued.
Yep.
Just looking through this list of spells to see if I had. No, probably not.
Like, oh, just kidding. I didn't prep that.
I didn't prep that today. We're gonna have to
Wait.
wait 24 hours. I'm gonna need a nap first.
What spell are you thinking of?
I was looking to see if I had anything where I could detect curses.
And
I'm
I
just
have
trying to-
Revivify prepped, but it's been way longer than 1 minute.
Yeah. No, I was looking to see if I had anything that like detect curse, but that's not a thing.
No.
That's not a thing. Is there anything
That sounds like that should be a thing.
Like, is there anything that I'm like, am I like, there's remove curse, there's detect magic, but there's not one that actually, there's identify.
I think identify is what you're looking for, because you
It's
can
like
do
the
that
closest,
for curses.
but like you
yeah.
have to have a thing.
I feel like detect magic would detect a curse if it's a magical curse.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna pop that then, because I'm gonna just yeah.
You just detect magic.
Yeah, just gonna detect
Okay.
some magic. Yeah, I will cast it as an action. 30 feet, so it should get the whole room at least, and all of the now objects that are on the floor.
Yes. So you get a lot of pings.
Yeah.
You get Fitz's gun that I think is still a magical weapon for the time being.
Yes.
I'm sure Malcolm is just a
Yeah.
giant beacon of
Yeah.
magical magicness.
Mhm.
Octavia might have something magical on her. Safia's holy symbol still has some inherent magic in there. The body of the necromancer
Mhm.
also well, unless Dustin took the stuff that was in her pocket,
No.
then yes, she pings as well.
Mhm.
And you get a, don't make me look up all the schools of magic, but you're getting a lot.
Yeah, that's cool.
You don't
What
distinctly get any cursed objects.
about this chick who we woke up?
No pings.
Anything on her? Nothing.
No.
Okay.
You said no
Okay.
pings. I heard no panties.
So did I!
That's one of the chairs.
So did
Are you
I!
sure you didn't just say no panties?
I'm
I
pretty
was
sure I
like-
didn't.
This is absolutely
sure.
what I heard.
Alright.
Yes.
Roll back the tape.
That's the
Um,
mistake she made in her ritual, is actually that she was supposed to fully.
See, that's the
Yeah.
real reason the ritual failed.
She was supposed to be fully open to the
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah. She was supposed to fully open herself to the
It was
Afterlife.
It was the panty barrier.
On
It's
that
got
note,
stuck.
good night, friends.
Oh Lord.
use protection.
I would like everybody to know that as the only guy here, I haven't said any of these things. I've been thinking them very loudly, and I appreciate all of my friends who are saying them, but I didn't say shit.
We got you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Cheers.
All right. Liliana's looking at you like sad, desperate puppy dog eyes.
I would.
Once you say that you think that,
Me-
you seem the only person who is understanding of her plight. And she can tell by the way that you dress that you are a person of religious belief yourself. So she's like, okay, even if it's not the same God that they believe in, they understand the emotion and the concept and are open to a conversation.
I
Maybe
mean,
I just whispers to Fitz. Well, we could always kill her if she really wants to go.
yes, that is the other. The door goes both ways. But really, I mean, I'm just putting it out there in the open. Why did we think it would be bad?
Why would it be good?
Well, I mean, is there something? Did I miss a part where there was, and the gods come back and rain death and destruction upon the land, or the plagues, or the blood and the fire and the thing with the frogs? I
The
don't.
entire hidden city was plagues of blood and fire and bugs. You should have heard Fitz scream like a little girl when the bugs came at him.
Yeah, okay, alright. He's gonna
I
move
got
to the
mummy
door.
rot.
That's true. You did. Oh, okay. Yes, you did get a mummy rot. I'm not just being dismissive of the mummy rot, but that also tends to happen when you go to places where there's mummies.
When you go and desecrate tombs.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
You
yeah,
know-
that you're not wrong. That was the goal the first time. We are treasure hunters.
I would like to point out that the first time you broke into a tomb, the second time you broke into this house.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
just
you're not
saying.
wrong. There's really no moral ground to stand on here, guys.
Don't
May
know
have
how many
overreacted.
different ways I can say it. It belongs in a museum.
We may have overreacted being Tomb Raiders. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm just putting. So there is an option. There's an option to I was gonna say undo damage, but probably not much of that because we did a lot of damage. Let's be real. You're going to need to replace that door. But
The door
you know.
was open.
Well, yes. I mean, but we still
Listen.
kicked our way through it.
It's open and like off its hinge. There's like one screw at the bottom, still connecting it. But you know, it's there.
I'm just saying. I mean,
Octavia just looks a little proud.
I'm just saying that there's, we could do. Well, she kind of like looks to the body that's looked better before we came in the room.
Well,
What do we think would happen if?
Rhodes, I'm gonna actually take this opportunity. I'm gonna start thumbing through that
Yeah.
necromancer's spell book.
Sure. Are you just trying
can
to
I
see what sorts of
insight
spells
check
are in
this
there?
chick that we're talking to see if she's really like this naive or if she's trying to pull one over on us?
Sure. Dustin, give me an Arcana check to go through that spell book, and
Yeah.
give me your insight check. There, Court.
Not great. That's an 8.
Okay.
IDK.
11.
Okay.
Good job, guys.
Octavia
Listen.
is, even with an 8, you can tell sincerity. Now, you think that her sincerity probably comes from naivete, but she is sincere, whether you think that's the right thing or not. I'll give you that. Malcolm starts going through the spell book, and it's got a wide variety of spells. It's not just a bunch of necromancy. There are certainly some spells in there that make you go, "Oh God, I hope no one ever casts that at me." But it's a general spell book with a wide variety of things. You do see notes in the margins of like, as you would expect from a wizard who's like, "You could do this better if you just did this." But it's just a general spell book of just having those things on hand. That's it.
Okay. So there's no like mostly kind of looking for like reincarnation type spells. Long lasting revivify.
Not in this spell book, no.
Okay.
You did take those scrolls that were in her pocket, though.
Yeah, I started thumbing through those.
What languages do you know?
Very,
Oh.
very few. I'm a human. I know Common and Elvish.
Hey, you can tell these are very complex spells by like the runes that are written on them. But you do not understand enough of the written words. You don't understand any of the written words. And so you can't make heads or tails of it. It's gobbledygook to you.
I kind of like hold one of them up and say, "Hey, can anybody read this?"
Celestial.
Okay.
Common, deep speech, and Elvish. I think that the trait that
Lots.
I have is only for speaking.
Yes, it is.
Lots, and I can comprehend languages as well.
You comprehend languages let you read
Yeah.
everything, right?
Lets me read everything, but it's gonna be literal. So I'm not gonna get any nuance. It's just gonna be,
Yes.
yeah.
Fitz, you're able to almost make out like it's it's real old English. It's like, yeah, I kind of think that word every 3 or 4 words, but you very quickly are like, nah, that's not worth my time.
No.
Not when you see Marlowe actually like being able to focus in on it, especially.
Yeah.
No offense to Fitz's
Oh,
intelligence
nope.
and attention span.
Absolutely not. Anything magic minus the gun is really just way outside his wheelhouse. He looks at it for a moment and is like,
Nope.
yeah, I mean, they're words, and then
Definitely. I think that one
that one might be a word. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I won't get like arcane sigils and stuff just decoded. So if there's something that's specifically that, like a rune or something, I would not necessarily get the meaning of it because that wouldn't convey. The text explaining what it does would.
Yes. You can get the text that explains what it
Yeah.
does and the verbal component that would be said. You don't understand the runes. That's not
Yeah.
how your magic works anyway.
No.
Eh. But you get the explanation that this is essentially a spell from the civilization of Kemet that a high priestess would have used. Essentially a very old form of true resurrection. Relying on, but it's so different because it relies on the magic of those old gods. So it's very different from what anybody here would be accustomed to, but because of the fact that you can comprehend languages, you at least understand the very literal nature that this is an ancient true resurrection spell.
And there's no. So true resurrection usually, at least in modern times, does have a very expensive component that is required. Are there components required for this, some sort of trade?
The trade is a soul.
Okay.
A soul and
Willing
a
or
body.
unwilling, does it matter?
Willing.
Okay. I will explain to the others. I'll just kind of share that yes, they were trying to bring her back.
I'll leave it up to you all. It's
And you
gonna
said we
try
don't
that
know
door
anything about this high priestess, correct?
I'm sorry. Fitz
You
wants
said-
to try the
Sorry.
opposite door, correct? The non-broken door.
Yeah, the non-broken
Okay, you wanna
door.
do that?
Yeah.
Okay. And Court, I'm sorry, what was that?
No, sorry, I didn't mean to talk over Sam. You said we didn't know anything about this high priestess. Like, there's not much in the record about her.
There is
Correct?
not much in the record, no.
No, she kind of got scrubbed out.
Makes sense.
You know, wasn't an uncommon thing.
So Fitz goes ahead and tries the door. And he just sees from that vantage point, it's a very long hallway. You see another door off to the side. And down a little bit further, you see what you think might be cells, and then another door at the end of the hallway.
That's a little weird.
They've been trying this for like
That gives
200
me
years.
heebie-jeebies.
Maybe
It's a
that's
really
just
old
where-
manor, you know?
Yeah, still weird.
Maybe that's where these guys, and she points to like a pile of ash on the floor. Maybe that's where they slept.
Maybe. Well, you all figure out what we're doing. Fitz is gonna go
Want to go?
down that hallway.
Yeah, I'll go to
Right.
Fitz.
Yeah.
Are we gonna just? We're just leaving all the bodies and.
Well, what are we going to do with them?
Well, I mean,
Well, we should honor them in their spirit.
do you want angry ghosts? Because that's how you get angry ghosts.
No. I think we've had enough of angry ghosts.
It is
I
your
mean, I have a
wheelhouse.
torch. Do you want to burn them? I don't. What do you want me to do with them? Can't
Well-
bury them in a room.
Oh.
You're the holy man.
Not of this religion.
I don't know how to do
I-
any of the mummification practices. That
Oh,
wasn't
Jesus.
in my lesson plans to learn.
I'm like racking my brain, being like, did I learn how to mummify people? They don't teach you.
Unfortunately, I don't know how to mummify people either.
Hey, I don't
Well,
think I can.
Maybe we can at least I can at least say a prayer
Mm.
over them. It's not as good as what anybody else would have done, but I guess it's something. And she'll kind of just drop down on her knees, and since she's in the middle of the room, she's essentially in the middle of all the bodies. Um,
Just take a step
um,
back.
and you hear her start to pray, and Fitz and Marlowe again. It's that like you can get every third word or so,
Mhm.
and Octavia, you can because you can um understand all spoken language. You can understand exactly what she's saying, and it I'll give it to you. It does not sound nefarious. It is truly it sounds like what you would expect, someone to say, like, may peace be with you in your next journey and that sort of thing. Yeah.
And with your spirit.
And with your spirit. Literally.
Literally. Marlo, I'll leave the ethical quandaries up to you. And Fitz will
Me?
step into the hallway. Yeah, we'll go to the first door.
All right.
I hear anything happening down here? Is it just quiet?
Give me a perception check.
17.
It is quiet. You can hear your friends and the cultist speaking in the other room. But other than that, from down the hall, you don't hear anything. Or on the other side of that door that you're looking at.
All right. Oh, lovely. We're dropping frames.
Mm-mm.
Stop
no.
that.
No.
No. Ooh,
You
like real
finished.
bad. Come on, internet. Trying. Okay.
Okay.
He'll open that first door.
Oh.
You are met with what looks like a small entryway and a staircase that leads up. You're probably a little bit pissed off because you're like, God damn, I had to crawl through that stupid hole in the wall, and we missed a staircase directly down.
All right. Unless anybody else wants to do anything, he's just going to keep going down.
What are we doing in the room there? What's Marlowe's decision? We
Well,
resurrecting people?
Marlo's decision is that it's gonna take a bit because I don't have any instantaneous bringing people back spells. Um, though I suppose I could roll for some godly help.
That is up to Marlowe.
What do I have to roll?
Uh,
Yes, I have to roll a 13.
13 or under.
I mean, yeah, there's kind of, it's like, there's the quick way that is unlikely to work.
Mm.
And there is the much slower way that will take a while to work, assuming it works at all, and the person doesn't feel very good when they come back initially.
Oh. I mean, do you need any like components or anything to do that? I'm sure. I mean, Madame Avorio collected a lot of different potential useful items in her journey. She was
I'm sure she does.